Prime Minister Alan Chastanet has placed the Civil Service Association in the spotlight, questioning their timing for the recent concerns aired in the media over the past few weeks, when they had been silent for much bigger issues in the same department over the years. The Prime Minister said it had been no secret that the government had planned on creating a single border control entity, as they had made it clear from the beginning of their time in office in 2016. He said he was taken aback by the whole border control fiasco, as the cabinet conclusion on the matter was reached after a diligent report was carried out and handed in by the small team which was commissioned to delve into the different border control agencies. The Prime Minister said the report coming back to him was clear that the priority is security, as there was a lack of unity among the different departments.
When we look at what's taking place at the airport, you have a customs, you have quarantine, you have immigration that are acting independently of each other. So, immigration. For over 3 years, there has been no computer system working at the airports. It may even be longer than 3 years. All right?
What's wrong with the PM? Sorry.
The company went out of business. Right? Where was our cry? Where was people's concern? Where was the CSA at that point saying, hey, immigration can't do their job because there's no software?
Prime Minister Chastanet said the state of both the immigration system being used as well as the offices are not conducive to health, safety and national security.
Guess what the security system is? When you come into the airport, they look at your passport, they look at you, they look at the passport, they flip the pages to see where you've been traveling, they look back at the passport. And then there's been a dependence now on those immigration cards that you have. Okay, if you want to see the pictures, if you didn't take them for yourself, but I've made mention of it many times, of when you go into the airport, on the left-hand side where the immigration office is, that's where all the cards were being kept. Okay? And you would go in there and the room stunk of ink. And there was cockroaches and rats and everything else because of the accumulation of paper. And it became farcical because even the filing system they had, which was none, so what was the point of keeping it in the first place? Where was the CSA's voice? Where was the outcry about the conditions that immigration was having to go through?
The Prime Minister said the new direction in which they are headed will ensure that the island stays up to date with the ever-evolving technological times.
We're seeing that the role of customs to collect revenue is being diminished by technology. That new technology is about to be introduced at the port, which is called a single window. Now, we either can take the initiative and stay ahead of the trend, or we can wait for the rest of the world to get on the single window, in which if we don't become part of the single window, we're not going to be compatible. And what does that? It means that all the clearances of containers are going to be done electronically. And so the single or most important thing that we do at the ports is security and safety. The importation of drugs, the importation of arms, and the importation of illegal currency. So the purpose of creating a single border was in no way to reduce the cost of government. It was to improve the efficiency of government.
A date for the implementation of the new border control entity has yet to be revealed. Reporting for Hot 7 Nightly News, I am Rochelle Gonzalez.